hope it's not going to be a quick GG.
Hopefully not.
Okay.
That's it, though. We do have something already pushing out from door. Ooh, almost died, but it crashes away just in the nick of time.
Yeah, it's a 4-1 spread
Thank
around
God
the map
got away
now
right there.
for PRX because of that too.
They keep leaving
Creep up for
Forsaken
the
on the
control,
site by
a lot of
himself,
work
but he's
for
Mr.
Forsaken
Reliable.
to
We have
do.
4 at C right now. Are we
Forsaken
pushing down?
Delivered in that first round, previous map with his smokes.
Holy trap setup.
Currently, though, trying to keep himself concealed.
Wonder how much time
Global
Global
Esports are going to go
wait
B here,
before
though.
opting to go
I mean, this is
towards
still
this
good.
B side as well.
We're going to
The
retake
breakable
B
door
from
will
B
go
main.
open courtesy of the salvos, and then they start to
Oh,
flood
wait,
in
where?
together as a team.
Oh, out through the rotating door
what?
from C side, though. Something
How's
unfortunately
Poppy
will
getting
fall,
one here?
But you also have Jing and the rest of the gang just around the cage of Yudotan. Yudotan then swings out because of the flash from Poppy.
Ew!
But the shot's not connecting. Defy finds it
Poppy
instead.
Yudotan?
Swings back out.
Oh my God, nice
Batman
Batman.
takes the trade off towards where GE are playing then, though, around
There's
A
smoke for
link.
bomb?
They've got a good angle against the spike. Jing looking to stick it halfway, gets off at the right time, but still not quite able to react in kind.
Oh my God, Forsaken wins these.
Salvos will eventually come online for Crystal.
Oh, and he's just staying tucked away as well.
Oh my God.
But now Crystal has to kick
Oh
shot.
my God, bro,
quite
he's
able to
the
find it.
GOAT.
Forsaken
He's actually
racking up
the, yeah,
kills
you
up
see
for
that?
Red
You
Bull.
see that? Oh my God, that's
Forsaken.
big brain right there.
He's got his runners
That's
on there,
big
and
brain
he has
right
hunted
there.
them down for the
Oh
one
my.
over.
Good. And that gives them a little bit more confidence to hold down the sight lines
Okay.
against A.
The Global Esports are
crashes
forcing
away.
again. What the fuck is
Looking
wrong
to
with these
regroup
guys?
themselves.
Yeah, force up.
Force,
Global as
force,
well,
force,
because
bye,
they got the
bye,
plan
bye,
down,
bye.
and it went down to, you know, just one player surviving from PRX in the last round. Now though,
Oh
spread around
no,
mound.
are we gonna get thirsty?
Sorry, Rubble.
Oh no, this looks scary.
See if they're going to opt
Oh,
to
back to
stick
the side,
around A,
beautiful.
or if they will look to go and pivot in towards the B side again, or
They're going
try and
B
bait
again?
in PRX to any unexpected crossfires.
What's
Feels like
GE
they're
fighting
looking
doing
for
here?
CQB duels on this A site, and the force by Komodo worked out for them in map 1.
Okay.
Salvo's back online for Crystal. Self drone goes
Drone,
in
Crystal.
first. You want to combo a little bit of this utility to get the tree control.
Oh, something with the timing,
whoa,
though.
whoa,
Just out from the
oh
smokes,
my
but look at that.
God.
Stingers aplenty,
Bro,
and GE will
when did
collect
GE
on kills as
turn
well.
into
Forsaken
G
though fighting
fucking
one, a
2?
second as well, and he does
These
get
other
away from
Stinger
the special
demons,
delivery,
bro.
but
Look
he
at
knows
those.
that there are too many players surrounding him. Yudotan, fantastic to capitalize.
Oh my
Just
God.
Divine now.
Something about these force ups or thrifties
On the
from
minimap,
Global
like, look,
Esports.
yo, we can't be getting caught with our pants down right
Them
here.
recognizing
There's something
situations
going through
as
the
well.
smoke with the Guardian
Quite
against.
aware as to where Defy
Fingers?
could show
Nah,
up from,
we need to
especially
go
with the
heaven.
smoke blocking off stairs. Defy just has to try to go in for a
Oh
peek. He has
my
utility
God.
and learning Aussie slang now.
That might just be me slang. Not 100% sure, but you know.
It's a Komodo thing. Well, nonetheless, it is going to be PRX stacking up with 4 onto this
What
ace site.
the
Darren, though, with
fuck?
the Outlaw, will quickly dispatch them.
Hunters on though. See if these pistols
Okay,
can
just
do
a
something
classic
still
round.
for PRX. Getting really up close and personal, but that just doesn't work out, doesn't it?
Oh my
Yudotan
God,
finally
Yudotan,
in
bro.
the
We can't let
game.
Yudotan heat up.
Yeah, no chance at all. I mean, those footsteps were very audible.
What?
So Yudotan,
My chat is just
great
vanishing.
to rack those up. Now he's got the neural theft for future
Where are you guys
rounds.
going?
Defy, once again, left alive. And he's going to just try to find whatever he can. Good little swing out. Takes Yudotan.
Vitzy gun, thank you for the prime gaming. Vitzy gun, I love you, Vitzy gun.
Yeah, get that dimensional drift online and act out from there.
Yeah.
Vitzy gun.
Keeping
Alright.
PRX conditioned over onto the A side. Well, at least Jing will pick up an alt orb as well, though, so possibly
We
for
have
future
Ankh
rounds.
SC
But
here
right
with the
now,
Torn.
Defy has to do some heavy lifting. He's feeling the pressure coming out. He hears footsteps onto the other side.
I like
Let's
this
just
from you
put more
something.
thorns down on the side as well. So getting an idea that it might eventually end over at this C site where you've still got the shear wall up the front of B and a pivot available with the rotating door if you feel any more pressure
I don't know,
towards C.
Global
But you
Esports
didn't have
kinda
an
look
idea
like
if
they're
anyone was
cooking
pushed
right
up
now. I
there.
don't know
That's
why.
why the thorns get popped. And now you've got Global
gonna
Esports
retake
looking to
A
get some
control?
mount control.
Oh, and,
Rubble.
oh, and he's getting suppressed as well. So Forsaken
Dave,
not
you're
able
all
to
here
TP
too?
out.
Oh,
He
no.
does run into a link, back to stairs, maybe a heaven.
And they're going A?
But this is a slight opportunity for Global Esports to
Oh my
possibly
God,
get more
Storm swing.
leg
If
room
you
around
can get
the
the
A
kill,
site.
Storm swing.
Just need to have a good
swing?
decisive call though from
Oh,
Global. If they're going to pivot
no,
towards the
Poppy.
C site, now's kind of
Tapping
the
my
time.
watch.
They're starting to run it over, but 30 seconds, you're exactly right. Divide from
Oh!
all the information. Look at that.
Collat
the
picked up.
on-
Time to trade right back though as Patman peeks out from pillar. Now Defy continuing
He
to
killed
hold
the way he
tight
killed
off
the
angles
Euro.
around the C site. He's looking for more. Jing trying to get in
Wait,
with the
wait, what the
kills
fuck?
as
Wait, what
well.
the fuck?
Flashback
Wait, what the
through, but
fuck?
Poppy good on the shots off the Guardian.
And now you got a
Wait,
reposition from Poppy,
10
and Forsaken has
Forsaken
already
already
started to waltz
knows.
on over. Well, he expecting to come through the breakable door. It was already open.
Oh, he's got smokes up as
Gabriel
well.
underscore
Not quite
WA.
watching
Oh
the
my
angle.
god, yo, he's
Crosshair
actually
placement.
Mr. Reliable.
What should I
He's
order?
actually
Precise.
Mr.
He's gonna
fucking
get the kill
reliable,
to
bro.
bring PRX
He
up
wins it
to
every
2.
time.
Thought it might be
Every
a
fucking
little
time
bit
he wins it for us,
ambitious
bro.
of Jing to get in
Gabriel,
there
I
with
don't know,
the sashes
bro.
through the
Lunch, what do you
rotating
mean?
door
It's
to
5
help
a.m.
out. I personally would like to see something get a little bit more confident
What?
on this Yoru.
How's Patman just dying right away?
Darion for his second ever appearance.
Something is 1
on
HP
this
too? What's
agent.
happening?
Oh yes.
From what
The
I
round
was
just
able
started.
to see,
We're all just
it
dead?
looks like the last time it was played was in some sort of overtime variety where he did go double negative. So
So this is Coach Elevated, just trying to stick to the same composition. Darren clearly still able to make it work though. How
Yeah.
proficient?
Crystal know how to op?
We have yet
Why do
to
you
see
keep
that
that so
so
bad?
far.
For
But
sure.
right now it's an opening pick. Something also down to low HP.
Darion certainly capable
Oh
of
my
learning
god,
in the
how is he
server,
all
it
the way
seems
up
at the
here?
moment
Jing,
to
do you know?
chop and change with the team.
Jing, big kill here.
Good shot out from him there
Oh
on a
my
Jing.
God.
This is looking like a well-formulated round for Global so far, and now
Oh
even
my
better
god,
when
we're
it's a
just
5
getting
versus
picked
2
apart.
situation.
Save,
PRX
save,
slowly
save,
getting
save,
picked
save,
apart.
save, save.
Do have Divide with the Steel Guardian,
No
but
money
it's
either.
2 on
Save, save,
5.
save, save,
Yeah, it'd be
save.
pretty risky to drop that one in. You can already see by the
T-sided
position
map,
of the
everyone,
Paper
T-sided
X members
map.
that they're just going to have to call for a save in this sort of situation.
Very
With the credit
T-sided
mark
map.
in
Very
this round,
T-sided map here.
I don't really
And we have
favor
the double
Global
duelist.
Esports going for a hunt here. You can understand if Kelly S wants to, but I mean, you kind of just play respectful at this one. It's early in the half. You
The
wanna balance
T-side
out your own
op on
economy.
Global Esports, that is
Just let them
shameless.
save this one and stew in the fact that Global will win a actual gun round for once.
Yeah.
Oh my
Slightly
god. Yo,
working
what
on
is this
time,
copy
there's also the confidence
pasta?
gain from the opening picks that they found.
Mods, time them out
It's
for the
not
pasta,
too bad,
bro.
and
They're
I
actually
would like
brain
to
dead.
jest, but
Mods, I'm sorry,
55
you guys gotta
was
play
a
aim
round
mobs
that,
today.
Went by last week against PRX from DFM.
Don't let them
But yeah, this
vanish.
is obviously a different scenario.
Don't let them vanish.
For sure. And now you've got a little bit of time to just
Get 'em all.
converse
Get 'em
things
all.
over at the
Get 'em
tail end
all.
of this round. Immediately seeing better impact, better.
Means that PRX is
It
going
kinda
to
makes
think
sense
twice
to me.
if they're going to peek out Rubble and Mound as well.
Yep.
They do have something up by Mound currently.
Okay.
Yeah, waiting for the pop play, right? You can spot out what you
Free
can from
us,
something.
bro?
You
What do
can
you mean
have an
free
arc
you?
rose go, and you can try and peek out together as the team. But without seeing anything, it's on to Forsaken to communicate if he hears anything towards the A side of things, for example, for then Paper
Man,
X to
Global
either
Esports, I
call
think
that
they
need to
watched
do
a
something
couple of
around and then
G2
rotate,
VODs or
or just
something,
rotate
bro.
silently.
Pistols as well, which is
They decided to just heavy
kind
default
of
like G2.
an unfortunate situation for PRX. But that said, off to the A site now. Global beginning
Like 3
to
G2 VODs before the
retrieve some
match started.
information, Some
I mean,
crucial intel.
Darion spotted absolutely nothing over at this A side at the moment. Forsaken now to
Oh
get
my
some
god.
info. But the fact
Forsaken,
that that's
bro.
a free kill
Just
is
always
quite
so
unfortunate
reliable.
for Global. It makes things a little bit weird
I've
in this
before here,
round, where
and he
there's two
knows that one
rifles,
is
4
late.
Paper X, couple of pistols. That gun that's dropped towards spawn not going to be recoverable.
Then
You
it's
do
at
have player
the
advantage
three-site
where
max
a
right
situation
now.
like this, Quack, the Steel Garden investment
Oh,
could be
yes.
large.
However,
Oh
my
that
god,
comes down
big
to
kill,
Yudo
big
Dunn
kill.
Trying to hold the angle, unfortunately, gunned
And the
down by
ult, we have
Jake.
Razor and
Showstopper
Visol.
Possibly getting deployed in
Thrifty!
the round. Kelly S just trying to play up by drop.
Oh my god, he's
Not quite spotted out yet, but here
Wait,
comes that
no.
rocket. Not quite landing as well. Kelly S then finding a shot onto something. The Steel Guardian getting the primary
Wait,
weapons
no!
jammed. But Kelly S onto the go, still able to find some
Oh my
shots.
god, nice.
Forsaken now
Nice
from the back,
Forsaken.
but headed
Wait.
on by the shorty.
Oh my
Patman
god,
now with
Patman.
the
Good
phantom
recovery,
finds
good
the
recovery,
kill.
good
Jing
recovery.
off to the
Boom.
defuse.
Yeah, the fact that
Boom!
Forsaken
Just
manages
like
to
that,
find
they're back,
first
and they
kill
have
after
the
mid
op.
happens at 007.
Oh, you gotta look to crack that egg. We do like James Bond, but something. Let's not go there, shall we?
Oh my god,
Well,
don't
maybe it
James
will be
Bond.
another day.
Don't James Bond
Okay,
something.
Yudo to hold the angle, but yeah, this time it's gonna be Global
James
Esports
Tom Swing
trying
Bond?
to assert some presence over onto the C site. Defy has been relegated to play a safer position by Waterfall.
Ooh,
Crystal
they're
wants
coming
try
back
and
to
sell
his
any sort of
operator.
fake here, and it's just going to be the drone to go out by itself. So he's just going to wait to see what he can spot. Bit of over-eagerness potentially here from the Paper X
Ooh.
members. Yudo spotted out, by the way, during gate
Alright,
crash.
well they still
and
have all
Crystal
of the
noted
A
as well,
control.
so it's going to cause some investment of util for Paper X. Meanwhile, eyes on the prize of this C site for Global is
Can you
the
hold it
eventual
down here, Ung?
Oh, yes, they off-noted as well, and that's why they have decided to push into the C site now, especially alongside this
Okay.
Armageddon. In case
something might have gate crashed over onto this
Nice,
part.
Tibro.
and
Unk
the
is
Armageddon
actually
kind of
back.
renders him useless.
One
And
more?
it's Devi, though, who's holding
Yeah,
up
one
by
more.
the
Unk, can
ball.
you?
Great
Oh,
on the
two
kills.
more.
Not even breaking close.
Three
as well.
more?
Darian now trying to do his
Oh
best, but
my
still
god, no.
PRX
Unk is
able
actually
to
back,
Swarm
bro.
back in with the
He's
retake.
actually fucking
And
back.
Devi has just
Is it because I'm wearing the Unk jersey and I'm giving him my aura right now? Bro, I think that's it.
A duel.
All
All
right.
good?
And it's still the op, present in the round.
my god,
so
Forsaken?
GE does have to
Where's he
figure that
going?
out, but currently going for
Oh my god,
control.
he
They
made
fall.
it back too? Nah, he's him.
He's got out.
felt the
He's,
loss.
him.
he's got out of that one.
With the
hasn't he?
180 TP
So
full
quick
blinded.
onto it.
Kill onto towards Darion, rotating door, still
Oh my
rotating, and his
God.
shroud stepped in towards
I thought he was
there,
dead
and
for
no
sure
one shot
there.
at him.
Still has one more TP as well. GE
Okay.
kind of trying to think tactically around this situation, thinking to rotate back into
Oh, Jing, you're him.
but Jing
You're
is
him,
there.
Jing. Oh, Patman.
Just a round of duels at the moment for PRX, not letting these guns find any opportunity from Global. And now in a 5 versus 2, you need to see Kalias and Crystal do something pretty destructive to get back into this one.
round. I'm getting naked on my bed.
Given the positions, though,
Alright.
they are somewhat susceptible to spams. PRX trying to keep themselves with minimal exposure, hiding behind corners,
Wait.
and that's when Crystal will find his first headshot. One
nice.
hit cracked.
Oh,
Looks
you're-
for an opportunity
oh, wait.
to slip into the B side.
Something is
Repeats,
missing
takes
that?
down another player, but Jing.
A lot of rubble control to be established by PRX, and I think if you're Global Esports, you need to recognize that these slower paced rounds have not been working.
trying to run
so
it down
you've got to
C.
get a little bit of a quicker wriggle on. The Sheer
Thorns,
is not at the
Unk,
front of C.
Thorns.
You've got an Omen, you've got a Yoru. You can get to the back of this C site early.
Oh, but they're feeling some, well, I'm afraid to say this word, but PTSD. They
Oh my
God.
knew that Devi has been
Something
playing
you
on
hit
the
these
C
or
side.
no?
And he's got the steel card, and yet again,
Something you hit
remember?
these
So
or no?
just the success of a couple moments ago on that A site. Now,
Oh.
Reenactable. Speaking about something.
Still, yeah!
I told y'all he was gonna. I told you guys he was gonna hit one.
Pop some party streamers and
The
everything.
Yanger Banger, I love you,
Back
bro.
into the C site, precisely
Oh,
with this
team flash.
possible steel garden. Slight mishaps here and there, but they are
The Vi
able
has
to
ult,
get
they
boots
have
on the
your
ground on
ult
C.
here. This
With
is
that,
looking
maybe
like
the
a great
spike as
round.
well, but then the steel garden comes out. They're
Beautiful,
pushing all the way
beautiful.
through
It's
just to try to
beautiful.
wrangle more space,
just
but
beaut-
Jing
yeah, it's
denies
GG,
it
bro.
outright.
GG.
Forsaken blocking
Global
off
Esports
Pillar
fans, I'm
as
sorry.
well.
I know I have a
Now-
lot of Indian fans in my
something.
chat.
You're just pushing
GE
Kalias
will
away.
not be
He's
fighting
looking for some
until
kills right back,
after
though, but
Toronto.
Out of the gate crash.
Into a site. Not specifically the A
Man,
site.
Forsaken
though,
is looking
because PRX
hella
scared
good on
it
the
away a
Omen.
little
No
bit.
chat?
Yeah, just
Even
pressing
on
the button
split,
that
like
door
he
as well.
was looking
Certainly
good.
trying to make some noise towards B though. The fake out already used. Okay.
Toying
Pings
from
What are they doing?
Toying with a little bit of the rotations here. You'll set up the sheer wall over at the C side of things for
Go
PRX.
zero at
and
A.
majority
No
of
one
your
is spawning
forces
at A on
ready for a
PRX
mound
here.
trap. Meanwhile,
Oh,
the A site
Holy
eventually
full-on
the hit for
mound
Global Esports
trap.
is a very similar setup to what we saw previously with Forsaken being a little bit closer to the breakable door to get the information. But now, PRX have
Alright.
the mound information. They
Whatever.
should know that this is going to eventuate towards the A site for Global Esports. Quack, my question though is,
Alright.
do they go a little bit further than
5-man
the site itself
retake.
to stave
I
off
like the
PRX?
5-man. I like the
Comes down
3-man
to
flank here, though. That's
how
beautiful.
much
That's beautiful on the
Darian can
PRX
find.
team.
I think good that the team was able to follow through off of the dimensional drift, but now you're hearing some fake footsteps off to drop as well. Something trying to
3-man
throw
flank.
them off his scent, and then for the
Jing
rest of
has Rocket
PRX to
here.
group up behind.
Yeah, you can't use that gate crash, unfortunately, there as... oh, mate, Darion, you're stuck in towards the site, but you've got a lot
Oh
to
my
do
God,
here
the
with
stun.
the team. Let's see if Global can get this.
PRX quite
Oh
aware of
my
where
God,
the
the
G
stun.
players are, though, just to take the first hit
Nice,
down by
Batman.
Tree. The second one kill going free as
Do we
well.
have raise ult? Do we raise
4v3
ult here?
now, and PRX continues to push
Oh,
on through.
no.
Immediate salvos from Crystal, though, does push PRX off position.
Oh my
And then
God!
down by the back. Unfortunately, TP's not quite favoring him now, but all of a sudden,
Oh
look at the
my
kills.
God!
The stingers from Crystal and Darian.
Thrifted
just
again?
decimating PRX
Thrifted
in full.
again?
Thrifty found by Global Esports.
It's another Thrifty that...
It's a timeout. 6-3. They're on eco. You're telling me Alex?
You got ops now on both sides.
6
as
rounds,
well.
or anything else?
Yoru for
Yeah,
Yoru,
beautiful.
but
Stop
something with the
No more
peek out
smokes.
from Mound.
Give me more.
No more
he
smokes.
says. The problem is, though, Quack, you've removed the smokes from Global Esports, and they
beautiful.
don't even bait out the sheer.
Oh.
Quickly shot down by Jing.
Yeah, makes it really awkward to try and get in towards this site.
Oh,
Though, if Jing's giving you a
can't
free
be
over
dying
there,
to the op
back
right there, Jing. You
to
can't be
balance out in the
overpeaking
4
that right
versus
there,
4,
Jing. My
you
goat.
take that.
SG versus SG. Darian, good for a bit of an opener, but now you've
They're
got to
walking in
trip
with
the
the op?
sheer wall. Or for everyone just to hop on at the same time. They will trip it,
Okay.
and then for Crystal to
Beautiful
try to lurk
Forsaken.
around
Mr. Reliable.
Rumble, but
Yeah.
unfortunately
Mr.
shut down
Reliable.
by Forsaken.
Always
Push's
getting
lurks
his.
have not really worked out too much, have they? Now you get the information from the shadows from Forsaken. I think he might have even spotted all 3 members out
Oh
just then.
my god,
Hold it on
something,
for
bro. The
initiator to
balls
lurk as
on
well,
this
but
guy.
that said, it's going to be something on this Yoru.
And he's still got Thorns available as
these.
well on something's call.
Yeah, quick off to it.
Oh
Ooh,
my god,
shorty
Yoru
swing.
diff.
They both had the same idea, but Darren just dunked on him a little bit quicker. Sight now, handed over onto GE.
Mr. Reliable is
PRX
alive,
quick to
everyone.
flood back in as well. Forsaken looking for a cheeky angle. Prowler will go through, but not quite finding anyone. Just
Oh,
clearing out
no.
the front portion of the site. Then Rolling Thunder to push PRX further back. Shorty though!
Oh my god,
And that's
Mr.
Kelly has cut down
Reliable
by
is
half around
alive.
the torso. Darian now just marking Forsaken. Still going for the crosshair wiggle. He
smoke.
has an op after all.
Oh,
Will
wow,
find his
what an
target,
angle,
and
what
then
an
for
angle.
use at hand as well. Crystal
Wow.
on the Armageddon.
Chad, do you guys think
PRX,
Global
though,
Esports
once
should be
again, beginning
disqualified
things
for
with huge
using the
rubble
fucking
control.
safe
All
ult?
pushing down.
A little bit more forward than we've
They
seen
safe
from them,
ulted, bro.
in the
It
last
all
couple
makes
of
sense
rounds too.
now.
So you'll leave
6 to
something
3. We don't want to
play
use our
potentially
second
by yourself
timeout.
and get a
Boom,
little
check
bit of a
pause.
rotate on because
Yeah,
the Dark
sure.
Rose is just
Sure,
contained
bro.
a bit of presence around the mound. And this is Global Esports looking to get into the C
Thorn.
site earlier. There's no dimensional drift for something. There's no
They use the timeout
thorns
too? Yeah, true.
anymore around the site either, and no
That's
steel
true.
garden for device.
Wait,
You're
they did
really
the
playing on the back
unlimited
of
freeze
maybe a
glitch.
combination of Nightfall and Showstopper here.
Divine playing super
the
far
fuck?
back as well. Second Thorns
Guys, they're all the way in
trips,
C.
but he has no idea.
Yeah, he doesn't know that they're
Oh,
in the site,
no.
does he? Starting to reposition.
Raise
Arcos
up
was
for the
just
retake. I
straight
mean,
back towards
this
mound.
could be good.
Nightfall retake play?
We have
That's
open
it?
flash
so.
too?
It's got to be the Nightfall, it's got to be the Showstopper, but Global, I mean, they could potentially even try to remove a member before the spike plant goes down. I was just talking about them needing to do something
don't
like
be
this.
maximum.
Oh boy, Yudotan playing
Big
with
kill
the
on
mount as well.
Unk
The
is
Nightfall
solid.
will go
Unk
through
is
though
solid
to 5
today.
with a double kill, but that's
Unk is
Yudotan now.
solid today,
Showstopper
Chad. What
finds
the
a way as well,
fuck,
but the
Jing?
wall bank shots from Jing. He's got walls. Off to the next one though. It's Crystal with the Armageddon, but as it goes out, PRX just happy
Nice,
to swarm
Jing.
back in off the
Beautiful,
timing.
beautiful,
Just
beautiful.
Yudotan, and he's alone.
7-5. I
Assault
think that's good
Tango,
enough.
And it's PRX
You think that's good
with
enough,
Tango
chat? I
now
think
up
that's a very
7
good
to
half.
5 at the end of the first half.
I like
7-5,
Mango.
that's
That is a
very
good fruit.
tasty. That's
7-5
very
though
yummy.
for PaperX. They're able to win that one.
Have a
PaperX
good
just kind of
fucking playoff.
be the captain to steer the ship, or are we going to see Global pick and prod around the map and figure out, you know, any stragglers or any trade superiority?
Would love to see something, but well, I mean the player.
Going to see the
But
ring.
currently,
Wow, Jing is
it's
just buying the
Divine
sheriff.
playing
No
a sheriff shot with the Crystal,
satchels,
who
no
has to fall
Roomba.
back.
Jing, you're him.
Now we get into just the mid-rounding of this one. And what
got
PaperX are going to
something
be able
buying
to figure
2
out
TPs.
utility-wise. A bit of a
Ooh.
trap play on the back of this camera and flash, but you can't do anything in terms of kills here. It's just to stave off PaperX from any
What a
aggression.
trash-ass play from
Get them
Global
to draw out
Esports.
some of the utility, which, to be fair, the paint shells being brought out by Jing works good
Didn't
for
even, like,
Global.
peek-
They
didn't
have
even
to
peek
contend
off
with
the
that.
flash. Like,
It's okay, macro-wise, some utility
my
trade
back.
out, namely the Paranoia as well, but right now PaperX still looking to break their way through.
Oh
That
my
said,
God,
though,
wait, push.
Yudotan, he's anchoring
They're
down
both
the
1
site,
HP,
2
Jing.
kills found,
Jing,
and
they're
he's
both
looking for a
1.
third as well. Jing narrowly dodging out with his life intact. Kelly is then looking for a potential flank around. PaperX looking for alternate routes across the
Wait,
map.
oh my God.
Maybe back into the A site where Kellyes is still
he
hiding
had
away.
that.
Darian now for the next kill. Swings out then Kellyes for the first.
Oh my
Crystal the
God,
trade.
Unk had that.
Pistol
If he kills 1 and 2,
quickly
they go
picked
back
up by
B right
Global
there.
Esports.
Oh.
Yeah, their first one of...
Be like scary.
Don't be scared. I think more importantly
Okay.
right now, Darion not scared to take a duel, dispatching off
Okay.
Forsaken first. He first fell in the last round, first falling in this
Shameless,
one as
shameless.
well, and it should be
whoa.
hunky-dory here for Global Esports.
Jing
to
just
tie
double
up.
satchel to
Until
200
though,
them.
Jing diving in with the Bucky will take the
Winnable?
kill down. Bulldog picked up, looking for some suppressive fire to allow his teammates to possibly get the spike down.
Yeah,
Petman
yeah, happy with that.
will do that.
Is this winnable?
Bulldog swapped on over, and Jing to try to play around these tight corners with the Bucky still. Something though, attempting at peaks. Got the fake out with some footsteps over.
Okay.
And PaperX just dwindling around,
Something
dawdling
hits this
around,
one
just
right here.
around these corners in
Patman.
case Willie's
Oh my God, Patman.
to flood in.
Oh,
Patman finds
nice
the first
try.
shot, but
Wait,
instantly
200?
traded by a stinger. Now just Jing. He's gotten 1 kill on the Bucky so far.
Look up, look
But
up.
unfortunately, the paint shells in his face.
Oh,
Crystal jumping up on top as well. Global.
All he needed was
with
one
some
right
damage
there.
sustained.
Yeah.
Happily to move up onto a
If he
7.
looks up,
Close
200.
scenario in the heat of those moments as
Let's try
well.
seven.
The Paper X as well. Jing possibly looking
Wait.
to dive onto players again, but also mound control now coming up
Wait.
from Global Esports. You got the
Like, good kill. Oh
after
my god,
shot being
Ung killed
sent
both
through,
weak
but
guys.
look at Defy.
Fall back, fall back.
Onto 2 kills
Fall
by
back.
Pillar, and that could give
We know
him
they're
the
all
pinch
here. Wait, why are
around
we
the
fighting
door
them?
as well?
Wait, what's happening?
Preps
Why are
the
we?
button.
Wait, why are
He
we
does
fighting
get
them?
the third, but
what's
quickly
happening?
traded by Kelly S. Crystal and the rest of them also looking to
my
flood back
God.
into the B site.
Corey claimed the lead here.
Paper X Gaming, run it down C.
But will they be expecting the operator for Darion? Nobody up.
Oh, yeah,
for
I
the
mean, they're
guts of
5 here,
mid.
just commit,
Mid,
right?
That's some good information for Global.
Holy, W
Now they
Gaming
should
has
know that
returned,
Paper X got
everyone.
in towards this
They're
C-side
back.
and set up for a post plant.
Yeah, Yurutan and the rest of them backing all the way far off as well. Jing, a lot of space taken up around Hall now, and that allows
Playing
them
for
to put
C
this
long,
one way
you have
up.
everything. Deep
Another
from
smoke up
CT, I
towards
love it.
waterfall as well.
I love it.
Thunder for Kelly S could be
I
quite
love it,
pivotal
King.
here.
Gets into range. He's looking to deploy at the right time for the rest of his team to
Oh
then
no.
be the catalyst to push on through. Darion with the first shot, something getting taken out. The rest of Paper X, though, vacating the site to try to play
Oh,
around
no,
Mound
Jing.
instead. Paint shell sent over as well, but
Oh,
Aftershock
no.
taking Jing out of the equation. Now Paper X completely smoked off. They
Oh my
need
God,
to
they
find the
lost.
kill around the diffuser. They will do just that, but
Oh my
still,
God.
Global
Oh my
Esports
God.
with the numbers
Oh
looking
my
to
God,
dominate and push on through.
oh.
We have found some semblance of global
Oh
domination
my
in round 15.
God.
Yet
Dude,
again
if
here.
How's Paper X? I might
What they
even
go into
buy
this round
here.
with.
All the
Steel
3
Garden,
ults.
Nightfall. But you lose one of those if Darion keeps on creeping.
Oh, Darion. Oh, Darion. Naughty,
Oh,
not
Rob
200.
Jing with a Bucky again, too.
Good kiss there.
What the
This
fuck
time
is with
in
these
towards
Buckies
A-Link
today? We
where-
seen a
with
Bucky
a
ace
Bucky in the
yesterday.
spot. You know,
Somebody aced with the
Poppy
Bucky
and the
yesterday. I
likes
forgot
of
who
Kelly,
did it.
yes, they're gonna have to think twice before pushing into this area.
But that's a good paranoia.
It hits, but you're not gonna peek
ball in?
into it.
Oh
How
my
could you, knowing that there
God.
could be a Bucky on the other
The
side? And now
Rift D.
Yeah.
Kelly S unfortunately
And
getting
Global
taken out by
Esports
that
are
off,
broke
picked up
here
by
too.
Defy
It's a
as
sad
well.
day to be a
Just
GE
Yudotan,
fan,
who
brother.
is really in any good position to do something, but he smoked off as
Darion
well.
is
I mean, as
pushing
long as
through
Defy
C
is
with the
keeping this
sniper.
operator into the next round, it does not matter who dies for Paper X here. If they steal away any of the guns that had fallen onto the floor,
Mhm,
okay, you want that
mhm,
player
mhm.
surviving. But it kind of doesn't matter
Bro,
anymore.
Jing with this
Paper
Bucky
X
is kind of
gonna be
insane.
answering back into this round. Maybe ending it with a flawless. I mean, the Hunter's a little bit on towards Yudotan because the credits are absent for Global.
Reverse fight, who reverse
Any
fight?
escape kill here.
Paper
will
X fans,
hurt.
how do you guys feel about Patman?
But I don't think they're going to happen. And
For
as
Shanks,
I think he's, like,
Shaken
pretty good.
Gets him.
For
No.
weaponry.
Gotta get all this information, gotta
Oh my
hit
God.
as Global. You can't do anything on this combo utility, or can you? You're trying!
Off to the shorty.
What
Yudotan
the
has
fuck?
arrived as well now, but
What-
he doesn't quite have the
How
angles
is Jing
just yet.
killing
Looking for the
everyone?
spray
He
transfers,
killed
but it's
3
just
with
Jing
the Bucky.
He's found 3 kills.
What is happening? Wait,
Crystal,
oh my
though,
God, don't
Sheriff
lose this
shot.
round.
And now the drone. Defy has been suppressed, but all he needs to do is to just lock down this
They-
angle.
throw
They
this
can just
round.
run. They can just run to the C site.
Go see.
There's
Nice,
nobody
nice,
home
nice,
to
nice.
welcome them with milk and cookies.
Satchel up and plant
They
for
can
too
just
long
set
here,
up.
Jing.
Kick back and relax.
Oh, he's going for the orb.
And pick up an
Greedy,
orb. Yeah, why
greedy,
not?
greedy,
Yeah, I
greedy.
mean, get Jing closer towards this showstopper with a plant. He's one away. Crystal, though, an opportunity if he can find
Yo,
a one
switch
versus
guns,
one to
switch
make
guns.
this
Give
somewhat
Jing the
doable.
op. He's 1
Salvo's
HP.
online.
Bogdan's Law.
Armageddon.
2025, and we
You
don't
could,
know
like,
about the
flood whole
Bogdan's
side
Law?
with that entire kit. Maybe.
Yeah, but
You know there's an op in play potentially as well, but well, yeah, okay, Jing's got the Phantom
Nice.
now, the angle. That's just pink mist from Defy. Quickly finding it.
One away from the Euro,
Double
one away
digits
from the
for Paper
result.
X,
They have
and
the
I
steel
just
guard.
went back to the fact that they used both timeouts early in the first half.
What?
And through the one-way
Bro,
smoke
Unk
as
is
well.
actually back.
Timeoutless Global Esports.
Statistically speaking,
Can
he
they
has
find a way
not been
back
here
into this
for
game?
Paper
It's a
X.
4v5 in this
But
current
now he is
round.
back.
And your Sentinel player is
Rage
now down as
hacking,
well, so there is an
2013
open
right now,
option
Steel
for Paper
Garden,
X
go
to find
B.
around the map to just get in free of charge.
Right, weaker hold across the sites, and well, Paper X goes for the call into B, where it is open.
Jing, wow.
You've got Jing now watching the angles towards A
What
link
did I
as
say?
well. The back
I
of
said
B
Jing
also
was gonna
blocked
go
off.
crazy
Kelly
today.
was
That was my
attempting
prediction
something
for the
at very
day.
least, but now
And Jing
no
is
longer
going
able.
fucking insane
Crystal backing so far off. It's a 2v5.
today. Yeah, I think that's GG, right, guys?
Save. You do not have the money to be
I know it's
splashing
Paper
in
X,
on
but, like-
this game as Global.
Is it safe to say GG?
It's just going to be another impactful
Raise all,
scenario
about to have
by
your
Paper
Euro
X that really
about to have
looks to
everything.
put Global 6 feet under, doesn't it? This will be 11 for Paper X, and you've
I
got
think
to
it's safe
consider,
to say GG.
do we force on the back of these two guns as Global, or do we half buy to potentially
Another
have a
Jinx
full buy
incoming
and
classic?
push
Nah,
us
nah,
into
nah, nah, nah,
overtime?
nah, 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 nah.
These situations in any game are usually
Everybody get the
quite
slot skill here
hurtful.
too.
But when you
Yep,
add on
trade
the
'em.
fact, Quack,
Big
that
trade,
if
big
Global won
trade.
this series, they'd be in playoffs for the first time ever.
Forsaken. Oh my god, do you get this kill?
And hurts a little bit more, right? This is the culmination of the
Oh,
losses
NT,
in the previous
NT,
series
NT,
now that
NT.
they are put in this
Fourth
Slack where,
seed.
you know, maybe something might not be performing too
So
I mean,
if they lose,
something
they're
has
out.
not made it quiet that he doesn't really favor the
True,
Yoru,
true.
for example. It's still really learning.
Right now, at least, though,
Oh,
Jake,
no,
okay,
Rose.
getting taken
Good
out really
trades, good
quickly,
trades,
but
though,
right
good
there,
trades,
it's
though,
going to be
good trades, though.
Forsaken, his brother, right up alongside him. With that, then a little bit more space
Okay.
into this A site, the smokes to block off a link.
Yeah.
Heaven, though, then is open,
Wow.
but Forsaken just uses
Wow.
that as an opportunity.
He's
Swings out
aimbotting.
2 more kills.
He's
looks for the
aimbotting. He's
left, and he picks up
aimbotting.
the 4K.
Jason
I mean, you can see the
Susanto,
idea
bro.
on the back
Whether
of
you're on the
Crystal's
Fade,
minds there
whether
as
you're on
well,
the Sky,
holding
whether you're
out
on the
the
Yielded, whether you're on
Armageddon
the
ready
Neon,
for the
whether you're
team
on the
to
Jet,
flood,
whether you're
but
on the
just not
fucking Duelist, whatever the
expecting.
fuck you are.
Do they have it in them to punch and swing back? Oh, instant TP from Forsaken.
Cheeky. Real cheeky. Crystal,
Oh.
how are the cogs turning in your head in this current juncture?
They're still looking to lock down Rubble at the very least, though. Darian watching the
into
off
A.
angle. Clone broken, instant TP's out. Forsaken now.
You would never
my
expect the
God.
flash to come through in this
Oh, he's
scenario.
hit.
As Kelly
That
S.
is beautiful
Never
from
expect
Forsaken.
that.
Wow, that is. I'm liking this Omen Forsaken.
That's just Kelly
I don't
putting
know
the
about
body
you
back
guys,
out.
but I
PRX
am really liking
flooding
it
up
right
front.
now, bro.
The full march
He
forward
just
into
knows.
the site.
Oh,
Okay,
Yudotan not bad on a
Wow.
bit of a refrag off towards Heaven, but that
is where you pivot. That is where you
3v2.
pivot as Paper X towards the B site. No one else is there currently. You did just see Yudotan and a reposition from Papi.
3v2, GG.
Yudotan quick to Heaven.
GG.
But so far, none of the
They
PRX
sent a
players
statement
visible.
today.
Paranoia
We're
as well,
sending a
but
statement
it's
to
just
all
been
other
on the
APAC
site.
teams for
Devi
playoffs
has
today.
an op as well, which isn't necessarily the best tool. He doesn't have the utility placed down. Smokes out now from Poppy to get the spike stuck to possibly halfway. The swing from something not effective. Oh, and the angle for Divine not
They
doing
needed to
the
dig
change.
down. Now it's 3.
I'll
At
revert
least
from being the
afforded
Jinx
some
that I
more
am.
length in this map.
Confidence with the op as well from Darian, but not quite landing the shot now. Instant
Alright.
TP's out. Seaside has been completely open
He is
by
free.
something on this dimensional drift.
Scoping out the opposition. Nobody here outside gravel.
He
and this
is
is where they
free.
can start to set themselves up in a pretty decent post plant. Kelly S one away
Fatman
from the
has the
rolling
fade
thunder,
ult
but
here.
apart from that, Global, it's just big old dry duels.
Yeah, not too much on the util arena as well. Crystal perhaps
for
if the salvos
something.
come back
He's just
alive, but
delaying
right now
them a little
something
bit
is
more
a
and more and
ghost,
more.
he's haunting the heck out of them. Nightfall sent over. Petman trying to drag them
Petman
down
died.
into the depths, but Darian to bring some light
Jing
to his
made.
team. The op shot fired over. Something holding the angle. Jing now from Waterfall on an off
Oh
angle,
my
but
God.
the shot's not quite connecting for him.
Devi.
Just Devi.
Divine!
David
Divine!
He gets the spring
Oh
trip at the
my
end.
god!
The
Of
clutch!
oh
with
my
Blitz brought to you
god!
by
Of
Red Bull at the
oh
end of
la
the
la!
last